Welcome to week 7. All right, I'm going to make this as brief as possible. Here we go. I know that's a challenge for me, but I have to say something right up front. Every day I go to school, I learn something from you. Now, maybe not you specifically, maybe you specifically, depends on the day, but I am learning from my students every day on how to be a better teacher. My challenge to you is, how do you become a better student? What are you doing every day to be a better learner? And how does that work in your system? Okay, just think about that. And we're all unique and we all learn differently. So I want you to process that. Challenge yourself every class period you go into. How can you come out of it a better learner? Because the rest of your life, you're going to be a learner. And the better you get at it, the better you understand yourself and how you learn best, the more successful and happier you're going to be with the process of engaging in new information and new processes. So, that's something to think about. Now, let's get to the good stuff. So, in our week 7 folder, every class has this project, production work. And I'm going to go over this briefly, but essentially be on task. This is all the stuff we've been talking about. Every day, set a goal for the day. What are you working on? Are you collaborating with people? How are you keeping yourself on task? You have a primary task to work on. If you can't work on that, there's a secondary task. So this is not new. Review this. Mr. Sortune, who's going to be in the class this week, knows this stuff. So if he observes you being chronically off task, he's going to make a mark. And that means that you're not going to earn credit for this because you're not being on task regularly or being distracted too easily. So you need to do what you need to minimize distraction, keep cell phones away, Chromebooks, anything that could be a distraction from your primary task. Speaking of that, if you are in game design, your primary task is to complete a game for the 1 week game jam. It's due Monday, woo, and all the details are here. So we've talked about this. How do you export out a construct and import it into Itch? I have a tutorial there. How do you create a Google Drive folder, share it with a team if you're collaborating to save your files? For this week, though, everybody is working solo. I want you to create your own thing. Now, in here, I have resources for you to dig into. So this is the Ghost Shooter game. Do this. To follow the directions, clone the game, mess with it, export it, get it uploaded to Itch. The point of everything is, can you actually make something in Construct or Unity, export it properly, upload it to Itch, embed it properly so it's playable? That's the goal of this project. All right, if you're in film, you are editing the James Clark interview. So we've talked about this. I have resources in here. Everything you need is in here. So please read through this, remind yourself of the material, the blog post you're making. You're going to be making this not from a template, but in this directions here, step 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, I explain all the things you need to do. Please follow the order of this. All right, and there's resources in here, and I put a lot of stuff at the bottom of this document to help you with various things. These are optional, you don't need them, but again, read the directions. You need to have it done by Monday. So Monday, you're done, published, and your blog post is created. Okay? And use Google Drive to publish your video, put it there, make sure it's public, and then link it into your blog post. Lastly, School of Rock, you're continuing to work on your SMART goal. And the point being that you already set a goal, you're working on that, you're going to continue to work on that, and I want you to finish the blog post that we started. Step 1 and 5 of establishing the SMART goal and getting initial evidence, you should have that already. And that should be somewhere. What I want you to do on Monday, if not sooner, is I want you to finish up the blog post. And all the steps are here. Read through these directions, and this will help you to get stuff done. The elements of musical superlearning, we have not covered that yet. Some of the advanced students are aware of it. I just put it here because it is an option for people who want to learn different things about how to learn more efficiently. So that is that. And that really sums up the whole process. So be on task, talk to Mr. Sortune if you have questions. If something's really you're having a hard time with, there's extra headphones. You can move computers. We checked material out, problem solve. Not being able to get your work done is not an option. You have many solutions, hardware and software, to fix things and get things working. Okay? I believe in you. You're awesome. Have a great week.